Okay, let's just hop here. I know my music is probably gone right now because I am stupid. Yes, I want to remove that and I will re-add it. It sounds better. Alright. Alright. And it should be back again now, I think. Yay! Okay! So, thank you, Olivia. Yeah, we are a witch today. Yesterday after work and after the stream, I sat down and I was like, you know what? I want to try out a specific kind of prompt. I thought about witchiness. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what brought it up. But I started inputting a prompt about a witch going to a place, to an academy, not a place, and she's assigned to a very eccentric teacher. And in my single player story, it was pretty amusing. I really liked what it did. I'm gonna edit it a little bit. I'm gonna leave out the word handsome, because that shit always goes south if I put that in. And we'll see how it goes. Today we're gonna actually try to make a scenario instead of an adventure. I don't have any experience with scenarios, to be honest. From what I understand, you get to input a little bit more in the world and you can later edit it. I don't know. But yeah, description prompt. So you are Aini. You are a about to become a witch. You arrive at yesterday I didn't arrive at the academy right away. I had to like go through a stupid carriage ride through some city and shit like that. It was annoying, alright? I'm not you wizard, Aini. Yeah, exactly. You're about to become a witch. You arrive at the magical academy where you are assigned to train under the school's... Do we want to say problem child or wonder child? Wonder child wizard. You're assigned to train under the school's wonder child. Is it wonder child? Wonder child wizard. He is an prodigy. School's prodigy wizard. He's an eccentric character with many surprises. Yeah, Wunderkind. Yeah, it's what you'd say if somebody's like special, like really good at something. So we'll do that. Let's see. What do we have? Anything else we want to add? You're assigned to train. You arrive at a magical academy where you're assigned to train under the school's prodigy wizard teacher. He's an eccentric character with many surprises. You are Aini. You have pink hair. You are 5'2" short. You are a girl. I don't know, so it doesn't... We'll see if it can actually keep track of this shit, because in adventure you don't have this option to keep track memory stuff, so... I don't know if you can edit it later on. Like I said, I don't have any experience whatsoever on this one, so we'll see how that goes. Quests. Do we have any quests? Oh, is it? 5 too short. There we go. Well, I want to imply that I'm short. I don't know if it's gonna manage to do it. Well, like I said, this is a wild guess. Quests. Do you have any quests? I don't know. No. Not safe for work is off. We don't want that shit. That is not what we want. Third person mode. Creative. Yes, you want to be able to edit it. World info. What can we put in? No, it's not Larian. Keys. Do we have any? What do we want to call our kingdom? Do you have any suggestions on kingdom names? I don't know. I don't think so. At least not today. Let's see. Wait, where did my stuff go? It ate it. How did it eat it? What the heck? Okay. You are Aini. Aini. You're about to become a witch at the magic academy of your country. You are a son. No, wait, actually, each student. Your which magic academy? Which student? Each student is assigned to a specific teacher. Aini, alright. You are assigned to the school how did you write it? Prodigy teacher. Your teacher is a very eccentric character with many surprises. Sunday school project teacher. Alright, memory. You are a female student with pink hair. You are 5'2". You're relatively short. Okay. Alright, before we fucking lose everything again, we're just gonna go into it. Witch Academy. Okay. Play. Generating story. Let's see if it does something stupid or if I should take the reins. And we have some time to take a little drink. No. No, it's already dumb. We're gonna have to input our own thing. That straw doesn't taste like all the soap is out. That's not good. Anyway. You exit the carriage that has taken you to your school. You look up at the magnificent bill. No, I'm fine. I'll just drink it. It'll wash out in a minute or two, I'm sure. You look up at the magnificent building. Take it in awe. To the magical academy. You smile. Alright. Actually, no, let's not smile and get a description of what we are looking at. Alright, it's getting better. Okay. Let's see how the structure looks, if it gives us some details to it. There are a few steps up to the main doors of the building. You turn your head to look at the forest you rode through. The trees create a tunnel that ends at the steps. You blink and look back to the door. Two figures stand in front of the doors. One is very tall and muscular, the other is about your height. The larger figure walks towards you with long strides. He smiles at his hairy face. He smiles as his hairy face is only contrasted by the shocking whiteness of his teeth. You straighten... Oh, wait. Oh, it's not typing. You straighten up at the sight and take a few steps towards the man. You clear your throat and introduce yourself as you pull out your acceptance letter. Introduce yourself. Hello, I'm Aini. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough. Let's see what else. The man extends his hand and you notice a metal gauntlet on it. You grab it to shake it, but it's metal. Wait, what? But his metal hand only envelopes yours. Aini, I'm Canon. I'm here to welcome you and show you around. You feel your arm get warm and a tingling sensation washes over it. The metal hand releases its grip and you rub your wrist. Right. You nod excitedly. Yes. Yes. Well, I'm not saying yes, but thank you so much. It is a pleasure to be under your care. You bow slightly. I'm like, yeah. Canon smiles and nods back. Of course, now let me show you around. He puts his arm forward and you grab it. You stand shoulder to shoulder as he walks you around the grounds. You walk through the entryway, down a hall with stone arched ceilings. On the right side of the hallway is a large metal door, and on the other side of that door is the war room. You look up at his face and tilt your head. War room? War room? Yes, it's where we plan our wars. We are always at war with someone or another. You look at the door with intrigue. I've never been in there myself. They keep me out due to past relationships with the people in there. He smiles wryly. I was part of a rebel group when I was young and angry. You look at him with excitement. You hope to hear more about that in the future. Always at war with someone or something. That's good. I like these witch people. Alright. But for now, he walks you forward past the door. On the left side of the hallway is a massive display case. Inside, there are many different guns and rifles of intricate detailing. This is the armory. We keep our weapons here to give to our soldiers. He turns his head to look at you and grins. Would you like to see some of the features? You look at the glass case and back at him. Of course. I can only imagine all the fantastical, magical features these have. You grin. He pulls out a small metal stick from his pocket and presses a button on it. It extends and transforms into a small metal drone. What? No, I don't want steampunk shit. Sorry. We can have magical guns, but I don't want flying, beeping shit. Sorry. What? Cannon takes a step back and points at the display case. Camera? The case rises up and out of the wall. Well, out of the way on a small track. Cannon motions for you to enter. You hop up and step inside. Oh no, now it's a machine. What? Okay. We're gonna have to go and take out the guns. The guns are ruining this. This is the armory. We'll keep weapons here. I thought there was guns. Guns and rifles, yeah. There are many fantastical magical devices. Different magical devices. Intricate detailing. There we go. That should do it. That should do it, right? I think so. Maybe. Hopefully. Cannon smiles and looks at you for a second. I'll have to get the key from the dean's office later. He's having a war meeting right now. Oh, you reply, slightly disappointed. He grabs your hand and leads you through the rest of the tour. You look at the immaculate statues, fountains, and other displays as you make your way through the building. He shows you the massive library, which makes you extremely happy. You gasp at the sight. All the knowledge you could ever dream of and more sits inside the biggest library in the kingdom. There we go. So far it's pretty good. I gotta say it's a good start. It's a good start. It's building up this academy very well. I like it. I like it a lot. A large glowing star orb sits at the center, emitting a constant white light. You could spend weeks in here and still not look at every book. We're gonna change that to years. You are led through the library to the other side of the building. On the right side of the hallway is a massive painting. The artist portrayed the battle with hundreds of men riding strange armored beasts with 3 heads. It's labeled Fall of Tarna. Lifetimes. Strange armored beasts. It's alright. Alright, we'll keep it. Alright, so we see this statue and we're pretty hyped. You gasp. We're gasping. We're always gasping, but that's just how we are. We're always like, oh, actually we can just gasp in text. Oh. I've read about this battle in so many books. It's amazing to see the actual heroes depicted as statues. Fix my jacket. Hanging sloppily sideways. You point at the massive beast man and ask, what are those? I only ever read about them in old tales and in this one book by a crazy wizard who claimed he survived the fall of Tarna. You face him with curiosity in your eyes. He claimed that they were mythical creatures called dragons, but everyone thinks he was just crazy. He was just a crazy old coot. You put a hand to your chin and look at him. Glint in your eyes as you speak. I wouldn't write him off that quickly. Not after the things I've read. He looks at you and nods. I do agree. There have been some additions to his paintings that show, according to the notes, him fighting alongside them. There's even a note that says he rode one during the last days of Tarna's fall. He turns his head back towards the painting and continues. These are apparently what he described as dragons, but they don't look quite like how he described them. Interesting. Maybe he had a change of heart? during the design or during the process of the painting. You muse as you take in the painting style. Let's see. He turns his head back to you and smiles. Well, I shall leave it to the historians to argue over. Now, this is my favorite part of the school. He points at the floor as you both stand in front of a massive painting. In the middle lays a grisly depiction of dozens of armored knights surrounding a large demonic-looking wolf with red gleaming eyes. The caption reads, Fall of Ranon. That's gonna be a shout out to Rain right now. We're gonna have to go bother him. Rain, there's a hellhound in my story. On its own. Your eyes glint at the sight and you exclaim. That's the... Oh, we're just gonna call it Rain. That's the hellhound from the story. It's called Rain. There we go. We're gonna make... point at its eyes, which are set in red rubies. Which are, what is it? What would you call it? Yeah, set as red rubies? Ah, fuck it. We'll see. You'll get what I'm trying to say. That there's some sparklies in there. Alright. And it was said that he had eyes the color of red rubies. Indeed, and look here, he walks over to a second painting depicting Rain's death blow, and there are two knights on the ground with swords in their bodies, both with grey hair and grey armor. He points at them and turns to you with a smile. This is amazing. All this history right here. Oh wait, okay, all this history of the all this history. How do I say? I want to say that it's like the history of the people that studied at the academy. All this history right here, and every single one of them a part of this academy. It's such an honor to be here. There we go. That should do it. AI doesn't know what to say. Alright. Every single one of them a previous student of this academy. Every single hero depicted here. That'll should do. Hero depicted. Every single hero depicted here. A previous. You jump in excitement. Yay, jumping! Yay! I'm here! I did it! I'm here to stay! Let's see what it does. Yeah, that fixed it. He smiles at you. You've never seen him smile this much. Indeed, we're all lucky to be here. He leads you out of the hallway and you exit the building. He says his goodbyes and heads off to the dining hall. You walk down the stairs and into the courtyard where a few people are training. A massive muscled man with a full beard stands in the middle of the courtyard. You watch the people training with wide eyes as you pass and follow Cannon. It's Cannon, right? Cannon, yeah. It's a good name. I like it. It fits. You stand in front of him as he looks at you, sizing you up. He bursts out laughing and smiles. You're the girl that Aeden has taken under his wing? You blush at his remark, but not in response. His decision, not mine. Well, I don't know. I don't know about this yet. I don't know if he's weird. I don't know anything about him. Oh. Thank you for helping. You raise your eyebrows. Your eyebrows at the man and tilt your head. I had no idea which professor will be assigned, or which professor I will be assigned to. I will be assigned to. I'm excited to meet Aeden then. Alright, we're gonna make him burst out laughing again, which will probably mean nothing good for me. This is going to be a long year. Okay, no. Come on, give me more to work with. Give me more. Give me a little more. Come on here. What are we doing here? Then winces as his wounds still haven't healed. He beckons you over to a stone bench where the pair of you sit down. I'm not your professor, girl. I'm your trainer while you're here. Okay. Wait, what? Alright, okay. Alright, so I'm just getting confused by myself. I'm not your professor, girl. I'm your trainer while you're here. I'm here to keep your strengths up to par and expand on them. Teach you to fight with weapons and without. Teach you to keep calm in a fight and how to lead others. You nod at his words. Alright. Okay, so he's... Okay, you sit down, putting your hands on your knees as you listen. Putting your hands on your knees as you listen. You nod at his words. I will do my best to be a good student. I mean, I will. I'll try, right? Hopefully. He smiles and looks over to the courtyard. You follow his gaze and see several different men fighting each other with wooden weapons. One fights with a long sword, slashing at another's blade before kicking him away. A third holds a shorter blade and spins it as he approaches, striking the swordsman and knocking him backwards. I've been sent by Aiden to teach you how to fight, but it seems you know a thing or two already. Wait, what? No, we're gonna cut that. You look back at the man and smile. This Aiden must be great. This Aiden must be a great. This Aiden. Just, okay, Professor Aiden must be great. Yeah, hype me up so that when I meet him, I'm gonna be like, what the heck? We're not gonna force handsomeness on Aiden, but we're gonna make sure that he doesn't look ugly. He smiles back before wincing and holding his side. I want you to know that we will train for many hours each day, and I won't tolerate anything less than a full effort. Any questions? You shake your head with enthusiasm. None so far. I don't know his name. I guess I should have asked that. He smiles. I knew you'd be a good student. So first things first, I want you to look at our training group. Tell me what you see. He looks over to the courtyard and you turn to watch the men fighting. You see one fighter easily disarm another before stabbing him quickly. You watch as one attacks, the other defending, until one makes a mistake and is struck down. Well, he asks after a moment. So I don't know anything about fighting, so how do I improvise? I found out that you can kind of, well, you can pretend like you know what you're doing by being like, oh, that's an easy one. And then the AI will just finish it for you. If you like it, you can keep it. And if you don't, just edit it or try again. See? They're learning to fight with longswords, and only one of the three is progressing. The others keep either making the same mistake or failing to defend properly. You smile as you turn back to him. That was easy, was it not? He smiles back at you. So, what mistakes are they making? The leftmost one keeps trying to attack from the wrong angle, leaving his defense open. Hi, Breyer from TikTok. Thank you for joining. And hi, Lol's Cannon. And are we? That's multiple people. Hi, thank you for joining. It's appreciated. Thank you. We're playing AIDungeon. We're being witches today, so if you have any questions, let me know. One second. Need to make a quick stop. I love AIDungeon. It's the shit, man. I love it. I've been playing nonstop the whole month. I discovered it around July 1st, and I've been playing nonstop. I've been playing it day and night, nonstop. My sleep schedule's off. I sleep like 4 hours, and I just play all day long. That's all I do. That's my life now. AIDungeon. Work, AIDungeon, sleep, AIDungeon, work. Yes, I got lucky and I got premium. Well, so I discovered the game and I instantly bought premium just because it's $5, and like for me it's not that bad to just spend $5. And they just recently raised the price to $9, and the people that had the $5, they're gonna be staying at $5 until next year. So I got lucky with that. And they raised it to $10 now. I think a week ago or 2 weeks maybe. It's definitely worth it. I mean, for me, I would pay $10 for a book, if not more. So yeah, it's 10 burritos or just hours and hours of whatever you want. Sky's the limit. Just, you don't need to eat if you could just play the game, right? Let's just say it like that. 10 Frito burritos from Taco Bell. Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know. What you could do is you could have somebody host a multiplayer room for you, and you could try out the engine that way. You could try out Dragon that way and see how you like it. I also like the customization options that you get. Like the colors for the chat. You see, I play in pink because I like pink. Yeah. From what I understand, that dragon is definitely a lot more creative, but you can just have fun with the regular game as well. Burrito game. Okay, so let's hop back into the game. We are a witch. We just arrived at the magical academy of I don't know where. Apparently these wizards are up to fighting all the time. We learned that much. Right now we're sitting in the courtyard where they're training other people. It's our first day, and it seems like the guy that teaches us how to fight is quizzing us on what the people are doing wrong. Yeah, so let's see. A month after launch. When did it launch? I think December last year, right? Oh yeah, oh my god. If I was playing for half a year already, I don't think, I don't know. I would just be like a husk. Just playing nonstop. Just load me up into the game. I'll just keep playing it. So, he's quizzing me. What mistakes are the people making? The leftmost one keeps trying to attack from the wrong angle, leaving his defense open. You point at him with your finger. Yeah, you point at them with your finger. There you go. Oh, thank you. I love alternative fashion, and I have a whole closet full of shit that is amazing for this. I dress up in my free time and meet up with like-minded people, and I have all this stuff, and I'm ready to use it. It's a good thing to do while we're all stuck in quarantine and actually dress up and have fun. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay. And the middle one keeps holding his sword too far down, meaning that when he tries to block, he doesn't properly counterattack. Thank you, Lol's Cannon and Ted the Walrus. By the way, I'm German, so I will mispronounce stuff. Please prepare yourself. I will wrangle words and destroy them. Don't be spooked. I'm not having a stroke. It's just normal. Isn't it worth it? That's mean. You can't say that to your... I don't know if you guys are friends or not, but you came together, so maybe you are. Okay, so... He's a fool. Nice. So, I think Cannon is the guy that we're talking to. He bursts out laughing and winces again as he stops. You're natural. I've never met someone so talented before. You will surpass all of us, I'm sure of it. You blush at the praise and look over at them. The trainer stands up and looks over at you. Alright, you look up at him and realize you have not learned his name so far. Alright, let's see what happens. Löser? I mean, that could be, solutioner. Yeah. Löser. That's how you pronounce it. Ooh. O-E. What should I call you? He thinks for a moment. The students generally call me Master, but given our relationship, you may call me by my name, Aeden. You nod in response, thinking about how to respond. I think I'll stick with Master, though. I feel like it will keep me focused on my lessons. Perfectly reasonable, he replies. Now let's get us started. You hop up from the bench and stretch your arms. I didn't think we'd get right into it, but sure. Let's see what happens. You're about to ask him what he meant, what he means when a man runs up to him, stopping to bend over and pant after running. He's one of the soldiers you saw fighting earlier, and his chainmail armor is covered in dust. You wonder how long he's been running. Sir, he says between breaths. I'm busy. What is it, Duggan and Aeden? Jesus. Master Aeden asks, annoyed by the interruption. You look at the man as he's trying to catch his breath. Olivia, yay! Let me spam cats too, cats. Here we go. You look at the man and he's trying to catch his breath to see if he's carrying any weapons. You've learned that even the simplest of things can be turned into weapons, and while his hands are empty, you wonder if that's what he came here to do. He did run up without any warning after all. Oh, I don't want to have any raiders. I want to meet my professor. The whole setup was that I have an eccentric wizard professor. Okay, we're gonna keep the raiders, but we're gonna spin it so that Dugden or Dagden has to go off of Dugden. We're gonna take over, and I don't know if you noticed, but I only play in story, so I have full control over what's going on, and I edit a lot. Dagden size, and lets out a bellowing laughter. These guys again. He turns to you and shrugs. I have to take care of this. This might be a good time for you to meet what was our professor's name? It was Aiden. Professor Aiden. He pauses with a grin on his face. Good luck with that. And I'm gonna raise an eyebrow. Confused by his implications, but you nod. Understood. Alright. I have an entire Avatar: The Last Airbender campaign. Aw, that does sound fun. I want to do some, I don't know, brand or story or anime, but I can't really, I don't know, I haven't really been into anything that much lately. We tried a Madoka run the other day, Magical Girl, and it was pretty dark, but the AI kind of led us around on our nose, and it wasn't that great. He leans in close before whispering to you. His classes are very different, but I'll let him explain it to you. We're gonna change classes. Oh, I need to read the rest. His teaching methods are very different, but I'll let him explain it to you. He stands up and addresses Dugden. Or Duggan. Oh, fucking these names. Tell the rest of the class I said good work and that training is cancelled for today. Have them rest and take it easy. Duggan nods and runs off, leaving you and Dagden alone. He looks back at you with a smile. You pause and look up at Dagden. Where will I find Professor Aiden? Mashal? No, I have not. I've never heard of that. What is it about? I'm gonna have to look it up. Is it dark? Mashal. Mashal manga. If I could type. Mashal. Muscles? Magic and muscles. That sounds amazing. It's like Mob Psycho of Harry Potter. It sounds great. I want to check it out. That sounds good. Okay. Dagden bursts out laughing, slinging an arm around your shoulder and leading you to the building behind you. You'll see soon enough. You shrug and follow him to the door. He strides up, pauses with his hand on the door. Listen, I know he can come off as a bit sadistic, but that's just how he is. He doesn't truly mean any harm. I don't know if the AI... so since we're trying a scenario today, and I put in that I'm a girl, I wanted to keep that in mind, but we'll see. You get a little nervous at his tone. You fiddle and fix your skirts and straighten up your posture before you give Aeden a nod. I'm sure I'm ready for anything. No, for me it's 7 p.m. I am in Los Angeles. I'm sure I'm ready for anything you say. Trying to instill extra courage into yourself. Yeah, 4 a.m. cosplaying on a Thursday night. Nah, that's a bit much. Of course you are. Of course you are. He smiles at you once more before opening a door for you. Okay. What do we do? Your eyes widen. Well, let's see what it does if we do that. I have lip gloss on, so I need to drink out of a silly straw. It's a given. Okay, metal cages. No, I don't like it. I don't like metal cages. I want a cool professor. I don't want metal cages. That shit, that's a bit too weird. Okay, I guess we'll take that. Your eyes widen as you see a row of what looks like human heads hanging on the wall to the left. In front of you is a large counter, and past it is an open space for training. Though the moment it's empty. You scan the room, but don't see anyone else there with you, and Aeden shuts the door, leaving the two of you alone. You start to get a little worried again. Don't worry, I'm sure Professor Aiden will be here any second. Get the fuck out of there. You know, I mean, it's a magical academy. This could be like people that don't like witches. Your eyes wander to the human heads. I'm gonna say, I assume these are the academies. Enemy? We don't know Aiden yet. We just know he's gonna be our professor. Oh god. You're trying to make a joke to ease your nerves, but Aeden doesn't respond. His smile is frozen in place as he stares at you expectantly. You hear a door open behind the counter and turn to face it. From the doorway emerges a man wearing dark red robes. The robes flow freely despite having no one to hold it open. What? Alright. I'll let the AI keep talking. Let's see. I'm nervous. I'm nervous now. The AI doesn't know what to do? I'll try again. I don't really know what I'd say because I don't really know anything yet. Oh, the sleeves are long and cover his hands, and the hood covers his face in shadow. You can still see the red of his lips, and you can tell that he's smiling at you. He walks slowly around the end of the counter to stand in front of you. The sleeves are moving oddly, as if they're animated, but you pay it no mind. You look into his face and feel as if you've been struck by lightning. What? Okay. Is he handsome? Come on, be handsome. If I write that the character's handsome, they usually try to, like, kiss me nonstop or, like, do weird shit. I don't want that. But I still want him to be handsome. Okay, okay. What? All his fingers are missing? No, no. You try to look away, but you can't draw your eyes from his. They're bright and vibrant green. Okay, we'll let him wave at me, but we're taking the hand away. That's gross. No. Okay. Okay, he's already being weird. You're like, little one, I longed for this day. Like, you perk up at the words. Little one. Little one. You cast a worried glance over at... What was his name? Dagden? Dagden. I'm like, is this guy for real? I'm new here. He's my teacher. Why is he calling me that? He hasn't moved an inch since the robed man emerged. He hasn't even turned his head. You turn back to the robed man and look at him suspiciously. Who are you? He lets out a boisterous laugh and that shakes you to your core. His eyes narrow as he looks down at you with genuine mirth. You can call me Professor Aeden. Now go forth and have fun. He turns and walks past you, waving for you to follow. You... Go have fun? Yeah, right? I'm like, oh, okay. You shake your confusion and speed up your pace to fall and step behind him. You nod at Dagden and thanks and mouth. Oh wait, actually, you know, Dagden thanks and mouth a thank you. Thank you so much for joining, Lol's Cannon. It was really nice for you to stop by. I appreciate it. So Dagden grins and gives you a thumbs up. You turn your attention back to the red-robed man in front of you. He leads you through the doorway in the back of the classroom. You find yourself in a small office. There's a TV. We're not gonna do that. You freeze at the sight of a chaos. We're gonna have him be messy as heck. Really messy. That's what I want. A bookshelf has fallen and covers half of the room. There's glass everywhere. A window has been shattered. An oddly shaped table lies on its side, and even the carpet is torn up in places. The man ignores all this and makes his way to a desk that only has one leg and leans against the wall. He pulls out the drawer and pulls out something before dropping it back in and shuffling over to you. He holds out his hand. Give it to me. You stare at his vibrant green eyes. Huh? A what? What? What do you have? What is it? No. AI, come on. Give me a good response. Rain! You are a hero in our story. We're at the Witch Academy today, and they have a pretty cool backstory, and you are Hellhound Rain that has taken... won the battle of something. I forgot. Something or other. Yes, there was. It brought it up by itself. I gave it ruby eyes. It was a mural on the floor, I believe. Let's see, the chroma key keeps cutting out my cheek. Stop it. Okay, you stare at his vibrant green eyes. Huh? I said give it to me, he bellows, his eyes narrowing. You jump and fumble through your pockets until you find a crumpled ball of paper. What? What? It's kind of confusing. You look up at him as you hand it over and he grabs it from your hands. He straightens it out and reads what is written on it before throwing it to the floor and glaring at you. I didn't know. He cuts you off with a wave of his hand and turns around. I don't know what's going on. I am not sure what is happening. He puts his hand behind his back and walks around the room, mumbling to himself. You watch him as he paces before turning to face you again. It's not an issue. It's just unfortunate. He looks up at the ceiling and lets out a long sigh. I'm sure I can get it done in no time now. Or wait, I can get it done in time now that you're here. He looks back at you. Come with me. Wait, no. I'm not sure. We're gonna edit it a little bit because I don't like it. So we're not giving him a crumpled paper. You jump. Oh, you exclaim. You jump and fumble through your pockets until you pull out your acceptance letter. Okay, that sounds a bit better than you tosses it on the floor. Is everything okay? You ask, worried. And then he cuts me off, turns around, puts his hand behind his back, walks around the room, mumbling to himself. You watch him as he paces before turning to face you again. Let's see if everything is okay. No. No. You watch him as he paces. What would I say in this case? So he's like acting up. What would I say? Jesus. I don't want to mess up. Okay, we're gonna lay it on thick. I'm honored to be studying under you. I'm honored to be studying under you. You yelp and make a little bow. Nervously. Like, where are my manners? I should have said that from the beginning, but I was very confused by his appearance. You feel a lump grow in your throat. Oh, wait, what? No, wait. No. No, we're not. I don't like that. Honored to be studying under you. I want it to be that I am his first student, which will explain why he's weird. And that he has weird teaching. I was informed that I am going to be your first student that you take under your wing. And that you selected me personally? Yeah. That's what Canon told us. Or, no, Aeden told us that he picked me. Ah, yes, you have quite the gift, he says with a chuckle. He leans in close to your ear and whispers, that is, if you survive the training. His eyes are narrow and focused intently on you. He turns on his heels and makes his way back over to the desk. You nervously fiddle with your hands behind your back as you watch him. I will give it my all. Like, come on, Aiden, why do you want me to die? Don't say that. You say trying to show how motivated and dedicated you are. He looks up at you. I'm sure you think that now, but trust me, you will regret your decision soon enough. Only those of great fortitude can handle the burden of training under me. Do you think you have what it takes? I'm gonna be like, but I'm the first one you're training. Student, you're training. How could... I think it's because we're using a scenario. This is really good. Like, there's no random vampires yet and shit. How could you know? You blurt out. Only those of great fortitude can handle the burden of training under me. Hey, taking yourself a bit serious, aren't you, Aiden? I like it. No, try again. I don't... I want him... I like how he's sitting on his chair that only... No, he's sitting at a table that only has one leg, is leaning against the wall. I'm gonna put that in a second. No. Give me something else. I'm being picky. I'm sorry. He scowls. Do not question me. He roars and stomps over to you, leaning in close to your face. You can smell the alcohol. What? 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 No, I'm not gonna soil myself if... No, he's not spooky, he's weird. And he's not a drunkard, at least not yet. Try again, AI. Come on, reroll, please. You said you're surprised how well it's going, and then it derailed instantly. Well, it didn't derail yet. White claw. He laughs. Ha ha ha. That's true, but I still know. He gives you a toothy grin before standing up and walking towards the door, beckoning you to follow him. I don't know. No. I'm not satisfied here. I'll try again. I want him... I don't know how I want him, but I don't like him like that. Yeah, this is weird. I like it. So I say, but I'm the first student you're training. How could you know? Fair point. However, I have a way of knowing these things. In any case, you will find out soon enough. I don't make a habit of losing. He crosses the room to stand in front of you. He moves slowly and deliberately. He reminds you of a snake as he moves. You stand there as he gets closer and closer until he's merely inches away from your face. He stares directly into your eyes before leaning in and sniffing you. You recoil out of... No, not recoil. You shrink back at the motion. Stare at him. Can I assist you? You mumble. And I'm like, do you need help? Is everything okay? Why are you sniffing me, bro? That's weird. That's strange, bro. That is so weird. Who does that? Shrink back from him. Shrink back from him and stare. Maybe that'll do it? Like, what? What? Teacher man, what are you doing? Why are you sniffing me? He pulls his head back and smiles. You may be able to assist me, but first I must see what you're made of. Prove to me that you deserve my guidance. But how? I don't even know what I'm being tested on, you say. He smiles and whispers into your ear. Come back when you're dead. You feel your heart leap into your mouth as you hear his words. Excuse me? You scoff. Plot twist, I'm a candle. No. Don't say that. I don't want to be a candle. I'm a witch. Or I'm going to be one. I said come back when you're dead. I have a class to prepare for. Now leave me, he roars, slamming his fist on a table and standing up as he does so. You slowly back away from him and turn around to walk out of the office door. We're gonna write in that his tables are falling apart, slamming his fist on the table that only has one leg and leans against the wall, causing a variety of items to spill down on the floor. And standing up as he does so. We're gonna do the... He doesn't roar, he grins. And he still slams his thing. You watch... I'm gonna watch. I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm just like, what? What is happening, my friend? What? What? Why do I have to die? I didn't like my input. No, this is... I'm confused. To be honest, I am very confused. Next day. Is it? How do I go? Should I go back and redo it? I don't know about the go die part. It's kind of weird. I don't go die. I kind of want to retry it. Yeah, we're re-rolling. I want him to do something else. In my single story that I played last night, well, I had a different teacher, but the task was to turn into a cat, and I turned into a cat. That was fun. I kind of want to do that again, to be honest. That was really cute. Because the AI is like really, really nice at writing how the cat stuff works. That was cute. I had a lot of fun. I don't like what this hair is doing. So, but how? I don't even know what I'm tested on, you say. He smiles and whispers into your ear. That is for me to know and for you to find out. Now go. You find yourself standing outside the room. You look around and see a number of people milling around. A few of them are sending suspicious looks in your direction. You feel some long hair brushing against the back of your neck. You turn your head slightly to see a shadowy figure standing behind you. The figure puts 2 fingers to their lips as they whisper, shh, before fading into nothingness. Like, what? You look at the spot the figure was in, slightly confused. This is not how I imagined my first day to go. It is not. I smell like rain. Rain wants to be a candle. Rain, why would you want to be a candle? You think to yourself, this is not how I imagined my first day to go. A door opens up along the hallway and a person who called you Pinky? What? A person calling you. Pinky emerges. They look around and calling out to you. Again. So this guy, I wrote in that we have pink hair. So Pinky makes sense. A door opens up along the hallway and a person calling you Pinky. A person emerges. They look at you and begin calling you Pinky. Look around for a moment before calling out to you again. Hey Pinky, is everything okay, they say? You quickly shake off your confusion and make your way over to them. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. You give them a quick smile if you're looking around to see where the shadowy figure went. You turn to them and open your mouth and pause before you sputter. Is it normal to see shadow beings on the academy grounds? You point to where the figure appeared. I'm like, yeah, is this normal? Is this normal, guys? Shadow people? I've never heard of such a thing. We're on the edge of some haunted woods after all. It wouldn't surprise me if there were some ghost stories about this place, though it would be more likely for spirits to haunt the places they were tortured or otherwise suffered. They give you a sympathetic look before continuing. Let's see what else they say. Don't worry though, nothing has ever been able to leave the haunted woods, so it's safe to study here. They smile at you for a moment before remembering something. They quickly fish around their pocket and pull out a silver ring with dark blue gem in the center. Hey, since we're going to be roommates, I should introduce myself. I'm Matt. Matt? What? What are the chances? Come on. What? AI, you're spooky. This is some Black Mirror shit. Come on. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so it's Matt. You look... Okay, you look up at his blue eyes and take the ring. I kind of just... It's a weird gift. That's a strange welcoming gift. But thanks. Yeah, that cat is me. That is me. You put it in your pocket next to the photo and shake his hand. What? Next to the photo. Put it in your pocket and smile at him. You both start walking down the hall, but Matt stops suddenly. Oh yeah, welcome to room 203. He pulls out a large set of keys and starts trying different ones into the door. I don't know about roommates, though. Dorm. We're gonna make a dorm mates. Dorm mates. Is that one word? Kill him off? I'm not gonna kill him off. If you want to kill Matt off, you're gonna have to donate some kittens. You're gonna have to donate some kittens if you want to do that. 203. I don't want 203. I want 103 if anything. Welcome to your room. 103. You have kittens, you want something to happen, do it yourself. You stand to the side and watch him fumble. You watch him fumble with the keys for a moment before he turns to you. So what grade are you in? You shift uncomfortably on your feet. It's my first day? What? What? It's my first day here, so I'd assume the first? Do that. Fucking Matt. What are you doing to my story? The two of you walk in. The room is pretty bare bones. Just a small window, a bed, and a desk. Matt points at the bed. Not doing a sharing then. What? Or actually, yeah. I'm supposed to share this with you, seeing as we're supposed to be training together, but I was planning on getting an apartment with some of the other guys from my class. Do we want to write in some of your friends? You want to write in Viet and Kenimic? Tuan? I don't know. We're gonna write that in. You got lucky. Me and my friends, Viet and how is Kenimic written? Oh no, yes. Oh yes, we're doing this. They're doing this, game buddies. How's it written? Is it how is it written? Come on. Help me. Help me out. Kenimic. Yeah, there it is. Kenimic. Already. Yeah. Already managed to snag a room. A place together. Tuan. Oh shit. Now Kenimic sounds cooler for the fantasy story. No, what? Okay, we're gonna make it Vism. Kenimic. Already managed to snag a place together. I have an idea. Vism, Kenimic. Already managed to snag a place together. He grins and then pauses as he remembers. Oh, I got to bounce. We have a day together. We have a day together. We are playing with in the war room. Playing games in the war room. Those magical soldier games are amazing. You should try it sometime. You should try it sometime. Alright. Okay, cool. You nod your head. Oh, sounds fantastic. Sounds great. I love to. You take. Alright, let's see what it does. What it does with that. Let's see. Play in the war zone, in the war room. Matt laughs and gives you a wave as he leaves the room. You lock the door behind him and then look around the room. It's barren, but that's not what you're here for. You hop onto the bed and relax. This is going to be a good life. You close your eyes and take a deep breath. You wake up a few hours later when you hear someone knocking on the door. You slide out of bed and stretch with a yawn as you walk. You unlock the door and what happens? What happens? Tell me, game. Matt is standing there. Oh, great, you're awake. We just got done with our mission and you're supposed to meet the rest of us at the dining hall for supper. He gives you a wide smile. Okay, I'll be down there soon, you reply. Matt heads off and you walk around your room. Nothing really stands out as something you need and everything is pretty barren, so you head out the door. You see Matt far ahead and run after him. You manage to catch up to him as you reach the dining hall. He smiles and holds the door open for you. Wow, that was really nice of him, you mutter to yourself as you head into the dining hall. You see a bunch of tables set out with food and a few people laughing and chatting. You spot 2 empty seats at the end of one of the tables and make your way over. I don't know, what would I do? I'll let the AI do what I do. Because I don't know yet. You are the best. Oh. Okay. I see a Heather. You managed to catch up to him. Wow, that was really nice of him. You see a bunch of tables set out with food. You spot 2 empty seats. One of the people looks over and smiles. Hey, I'm Heather. That's Matt over there. She points to him and you wave. Yeah. She points to the other person, and that's Faye. Matt comes bouncing over and takes a seat next to you. You smile and chat with him while you eat. Though Heather and Faye seem to be engaged in their own conversation. After everyone has finished eating, Heather stands up and claps her hands together. This is a little bit too straightforward. Like everybody's Also, I don't like the name Heather. No, we're cutting Heather. We don't like Heather. We're not eating yet. Matt comes bouncing over and takes a seat next to you. You take in the food, or the available food. Available and strange food. It is magic school, okay? Ketchup? No. No. Fries? No. Bro, come on. AI, why are you shitting yourself? Come on. No. Try again. No. Fucking hamburgers. We're wizard school. So, what do you think? Matt asks. It's, different. You look at him nervously. No. Look at him nervously. I'm from the... Okay. Okay, I have a plan. Look at him nervously and scratch the back of your head. I come from a cottage in the forests. I am only used to what my parents used to make. You look at the dishes before you, confident that they are magically enhanced. You look back up at Matt. Do you recommend anything? Yeah, that should work. Yeah. What do you recommend, Matt? What is there? Please don't say ketchup again. I want to flip out. I don't want ketchup in my magical wizard school. Matt looks up and points to a few dishes. Alright, I guess the beef and steak tzatziki is good, and the salad garlic soup, and drinks for fruit punch is great. He looks eagerly at you. You reach out and grab a serving of bison steak tzatziki and some salad garlic soup, and a glass of fruit punch. You also grab a slice of garlic bread. You grin at the smell of garlic. No vampires in this school, I assume. I hope I didn't just fucking summon some vampires. Kill myself. I'm tainting my own game for once. Matt laughs. Nah, if there were vampires here, the vampires would own the place. There aren't really any vampire clans around here. Most folks in this province are sheep and farmers, so not much use for vampires. You laugh nervously. Man, I'm glad I'm not in one of those provinces then. They sound terrifying. Matt nods in agreement. Yeah, I'm glad you're not there too. You enjoy your bread and look around the dining hall. You want to play this? I can, so actually I can publish this story and you can hop in and play it. So I can do that when we're done. We can also make a multiplayer game and play together, if you'd like to try it out. There are a few teachers chatting among themselves happily. Look over at the students to see them happily chatting and laughing together. Everyone looks to be having a great time. Alright everyone, the voice calls out. You turn to see your headmaster standing up at the teacher's table. We have a new student with us tonight. Say hello to Rosemary. What? I'm not Rosemary, I put him fucking Aini. I am Aini. Everyone in the room turns towards you and starts clapping. Your face reddens as you wave awkwardly. You shrink in your seat, hoping this will be over quickly. I should play your story. I don't know if I'm grown up enough for that. How about that? How about that? Don't be shy, Matt whispers loudly. You turn to glare at him, but he simply smiles and waves back enthusiastically. You turn back towards the headmaster and see him beckoning you over. Come up here, he smiles. You hesitantly get up and walk up to the headmaster and the teacher's table. The teachers stand up and cheer loudly as they clap. You realize there is one important teacher missing. You have a bad feeling about that. I do have a bad feeling about it. Uh-oh. Aiden. Aiden, what are you doing? Ah, yes, your mentor should be here, but he's absent tonight. Instead, you will have Master Ebon as your mentor. No. No. We're not. No. He's not. By the way, is his name... What was his name? Because I just realized... If his name... Okay, his name is really Aiden. Because yesterday we played with Aiden, and today we're playing with Aiden, and he's like, I guess the second main character of the story, so I'm like, I see what you did there, game. I see you. I'm watching you, AIDungeon. Yeah, my story Yeah, Rain's story, I'm not gonna play online on Twitch. That would not happen. You have a bad feeling about that. You... Okay, well, let's try it again and see what the AI says. Aiden. Fucking AIDungeon, man. I love it. It's so weird. Your headmaster smiles at you and puts his hand on your shoulder, giving it a squeeze. Now, Aini, this is an important tradition here at the Salon Military Academy. And magic. Alright. Okay, try again. This is an important tradition here at the Zalin Magic Academy. We pair up all the students with a mentor, someone to guide you and teach you important skills for your future. The headmaster pauses and looks down at you. You take the opportunity to look around and notice many people looking at you, some smiling and others not so much. Oh god, oh god. You feel dread slowly washing over you. Like, oh god, this teacher is not, it's not good. I know it. I know this teacher is not up for anything good. No, what? We already established earlier. Now, so the headmaster looks back at you, and I look back at him. Now, Aini, I hear you two have made acquaintances with another already. But to make it official, you were selected by our acquaintances official. I can't type today. We were selected by our youngest, by our youngest prodigy teacher. You were hand selected by our youngest prodigy teacher. Your throat tightens as you feel like you're on the edge of a cliff, about to fall off. Your heart starts beating faster and you feel your palms sweating. Yeah, this is you nod. Yeah, you nod nervously. I want this to be an entrance. I want him to be like a show-stopping entrance, and I really pray that AIDungeon hears this and fulfills my dream of a ridiculous entrance. No. 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 You nod nervously, hoping that Professor Aeden is not going to have a ridiculous entrance like he did earlier. We're doing praying. Praying. We pray for it though. We want it to happen. We truly do. That's all we want. No, what? No. Did it lose? It forgot who Professor Aeden is. I think I have to go in. It lost all its shit again. There we go. You're praying, you nod nervously, praying that Professor Aeden is not going to have a ridiculous entrance like he did earlier. He does. Aeden suddenly appears in a cloud of violet smoke. Oh, yeah, violet smoke right behind you. I'm not gonna scream. Or actually, yeah. Let's leave it in because it's cute. But we're gonna make it yelp. You yelp, fall off the chair, knock your head on the table below. Your ears begin ringing and your vision goes blurry. Sorry I'm late, Headmaster, Aiden says cheerfully. I had to make a few last-minute adjustments to lesson plans for my classes. We only want one-on-one teaching. I don't want to deal with the whole class. Your vision begins to clear up. And you want to die from embarrassment. I don't know, that entrance wasn't that fantastic. I kind of want to like go in and edit it a little bit. Yeah, we can. Okay, we're gonna copy this. Actually, we're gonna copy this part. Copy. Actually, no, wait. I want to re-roll. Chat is going to hold this for me. We're just gonna abuse chat as our notepad. And we're gonna re-roll, and if it sucks, we're gonna try again and take what we had. What? No. He does. We're gonna keep that. Abuser? Oh, I'm too lazy to open Notepad. I have a Notepad open already. Oh, that's from yesterday. A haunted mansion text copy in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to copy paste this together. A cloud of brilliant glittering sparkles. A violet cloud glittering sparkles appears around you. Everyone looks that way. A tall man appears wearing long red robe with purple inside of it. Wears a golden crown on his head with several jewels and gems embedded in it. In his hands he carries a golden staff with a large diamond at the tip. Smiling gently. Every now and then he turns around and bows in all four directions, welcoming the elements to the table. Sorry I'm late. I'm not hurting myself this time. He's handsome, but we're not gonna say it. I'm sorry I'm late, Headmaster, Aiden says cheerfully. I had to make a few last minute adjustments. You cast your eyes to the floor and you want to die from embarrassment. There we go. He's not a vampire, no! He likes to wear a red robe. No, this is the second time. No. He is secretly handsome. Yeah, he is. We all know it. We know it. He has to be handsome. We're here for handsomeness. The headmaster kneels down and puts a hand on your shoulder. Aini, I'm sorry for my foolishness. I forgot you've only just arrived from the rural province. Actually, it's dissing me. No. I kind of want to re-roll. I want something better. No, try again. Come on. Most of the teachers stare in awe and whisper among themselves. The headmaster gives you a look and then quickly turns back to Aiden. Oh, is that so? Which one? He says with fake surprise. Well, all of them, of course. So they're kind of... I want them to joke about me. Well... yeah. Well, one with particular potential. I'll make sure she gets special attention. Aiden grins from ear to ear. Yeah. That'll do. You bow your head, staring at the floor below. It's an honor. It's an honor to be your first student. Staring at the floor below. Avoiding Aiden's vibrant green eyes. Something mischievous? Okay, what could I do? Okay, let's see what he does after this, and then we'll do it. Let's see. We're taking that out. No. Wonderful, Aiden smiles. You are a female. Let us make magic together. I'm like, okay, no, that is going to be too much. You quickly raise your head at Aiden and glare at him. Maybe we have an issue with the fact that we're a girl and we don't like when people point it out. That can be our character thing. So you quickly raise your head at Aiden and glare at him. Didn't have to make it awkward. You didn't have to make it awkward. You hiss. You hiss under your breath, making sure only he hears it. Let's see what happens. Pinch his bum. Pinch his bum. We could try that. We're gonna change it to get the headmaster points to 2 empty seats of honor. I don't know. We're just making up some shit now. Points to 2 empty seats of honor reserved for you and Aiden. You groan at the fact that you are supposed to dine next to him instead of Matt. There we go. I don't want to deal with you. There we go. No, what? Did I confuse it? I think I confused it. Looks like you have to sit by Aiden, Matt whispers over to you. You quickly grab your plate and cutlery, walk towards the seats. Your headmaster and Aiden have already begun eating. Your teachers whisper to each other and you sit down. But they quiet down when you give them a quick glare. You grab your fork and begin eating, but something feels off. Like something bad is going to happen. Actually, teachers whisper to each other as you sit down, but quiet down and you give them... When you meet their eyes, you pick up your fork and knife and look over at Aiden. Take photos of me. This is what we're doing to Aiden right now. I'm like... I will kill you. What? No, what? Now he's a dwarf? No. He smiles at you and winks. You glare at him. Make magic together. Oh, we're gonna bring that up. You are a female. Let us make magic together. And that's what you chose? Really? 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 This is how you introduce me to the school. Oh, it's a good start, he says through a mouthful of food. You roll your eyes and begin cutting up your food and placing it in your mouth with your knife and fork. At least he's right about one thing. The steak is delicious. No. Matt was right about, at least Matt was right about one thing. Steak is delicious. You couldn't eat food, place a piece in your mouth with a knife and fork. You sit there chewing on that single piece as you continue to glare at Aiden. I need a familiar. Matt is always right. Yes, always. He's the rightest. The rightest of the right. Oh, I forgot a U in there. He opens his arms wide. What, is that not a worthy pickup line? You shake your head, still angry at him. Oh, well, I will have to use it sometime then. Use it on somebody else, you say through gritted teeth. No, probably not for another 2 to 3 centuries. You groan in frustrations. You are my professor. This is not what I want my studies focus on or begin with. You point your knife at him. I won't have it. I won't have it. Yeah, our character does not like to be pointed out that it... Point your knife at him and say, I won't have it. There you go. She has a problem with that. You're overthinking it. It's just a pickup line. I know you're smart enough not to overanalyze everything. You bite your tongue to avoid retorting to him. Instead, you take another bite of your food. This time, trying to steak first. What? I already had it. It's juicy and delicious. The outside has a light crunch to it, while the inside is still soft and warm. You look... I'm still grumbling. Oh yeah, yeah. You grumble. What kind of teacher? Kind of teacher uses a pick-up line on the first student? Gonna complain. Gonna bitch and moan the whole time. The whole way, we'll bitch and moan. Aiden clears his throat, a hopeful one, he says, emphasizing the P at the end. You sigh and shake your head. Well, I don't get it. I don't get it. Nah, I'll retry it. No. No. Give me something better. I want, like, real bickering. Ah, there you go. I'm an unconventional teacher. Of course you are. He smiles, happy to see you engaging in conversation with him. Pick up your glass and gulp down your water. Take it in the silence between you two. You put down the glass and sigh. Let's start over. Introduce ourselves. He smiles. You already know my name, little one. Don't call me that. No. You angrily place your glass back on the table, pointing the knife back at him. I want to bring in, yeah, Headmaster said I saw it for a second. We can bring it back if we really want to. Just okay. I want to bring in the whole canonness of the. Oh, I don't want to be called a girl. I'm a serious student, and I do not want the fact that I am a girl to interfere with my studies. Point your knife back at him. I like how I'm instantly threatening him with a knife. That's just how I am. I'm like, yo, no, don't do this. I don't have a knife, but I have scissors. Pink scissors. Don't do it. I don't want it. So I say, don't call me that. He bursts into laughter at your words, and you groan, what? You're funny. I like you. You're a fun person. We should enjoy this time together as much as we can. He winks. Grit your teeth once again, trying to ignore his advances towards you. Why did you become a wizard? Or rather, why did you want to attend to school? He asks. It's my fate. You answer curtly. That's the reason. Fate. I don't need any other reason. Oh, the AI is like, what? That's weird. Just fate? That's just what it is? Yes, that's it. That's all the reason I need. Fate. He smirks. Oh, I thought you were pro fun. What's this fate business? You shake your head and move your pink hair behind your shoulder. None of your concern. You begin cutting your steak. There. He doesn't need to know. I don't know. He doesn't need to know either. Oh my! Looks like I hit a nerve. You don't believe in fate? He continues questioning you. You put down your knife and sigh. If there is a fate, it's that I will never go. No. If there is a fate. Okay. No, we're gonna change that. I will become a witch. That is my fate. It's as simple as that. Okay, yeah, we can go with that. He bursts into laughter once again, holding his stomach. You frown at him in anger. I'm glad you find me so funny. You are funny, is what he says. You narrow your eyes. This guy is a creep. He is a creep. Tears of frustration. No. No, this is a bit too anime now. I don't know if I want to keep it. It sounds funny. So you narrow your eyes at him, trying to hold back tears of frustration. Why does everyone find you funny? You're just too cute, he laughs, his teeth shining bright white. You stand up from your chair, throw your knife down on the table. I'm not cute, I'm a serious student. You raise your voice. All right. You don't have to yell, he says in between fits of laughter. Okay, you leave. You spin on your heels and stride. Oh, actually, you grab your plate of food, spin on your heels, and stride confidently back over to Matt. There we go. Matt hurt your feelings? I mean... AI doesn't know what to grab your plate of food. Then you spin on your heels. Alright. Alright, you don't have to yell. Tradition. Be damned. I am out of here. You grab your plate of food, then you spin on your heels and stride confidently back over to Matt. Over to the empty seat next to Matt. There we go. Maybe you'll know what I'm talking. What feelings? You guys need to stop bickering. No bickering allowed. Oh, I do have water. He notices the angry look on your face and quickly says, "Hey, I saved you some food." You take your seat next to him and start eating, the delicious steak soothing your anger. No, what? You notice his worried face. Professor Aeden. Is that how it was written? I keep forgetting. The Aeden from yesterday and the Aeden from today is confusing me. Aeden. Professor Aeden is known. Okay, that's all. I don't know. I'll let the AI fill in the rest. Is known for his weird sense of humor. Don't mind what he says. You laugh bitterly. I don't like it. I am not a fan. I'm not a fan. Alright, maybe we should do some magic shit. I think it's time for some magic shit. Oh, come on, AI. I can't do magic stuff if you don't give me anything to work with. Alright. Let's try. Matt smiles and cheers you up with his magic. Let's see what happens. Matt is a magician. This is a magic school, right? So everybody has magic powers. So let's see what he does with his magic. Making the salt cellar fly in the air. His actions cause a few nearby students to turn their heads. You're good at this, you say quietly so that only he can hear. He smiles, thanks. I get a little bored studying all the time. You laugh while clapping at the salt cellars fly in and out of his hand. What is a salt cellar? Is it like a shaker? Are you just making salt stuff fly around? Is that what it is? This hat is, everything is moving around a little too much. Laugh while clapping. You snag one of the salt cellars out of the air and use it on your steak. Enter. Making the basement fly. Yeah, I don't. You gulp it down, the savory flavor mixing with your hunger. You smile at Matt, who smiles back at you. Thanks, I needed that. He's not a creep. You watch as most of the students slowly begin leaving the dining hall. See what happens. No. Okay, we gotta... You do cast an angry glare towards Aiden. See what he does. See what he's doing. The bish. Let's see Aiden. Still talking with another student. No, I want him to do something funny. So I will try again. Who notices but merely smiles and winks. You roll your eyes. Some people. Matt stands up and looks at you. I have some more studying to do, but I'm glad you sat with me. He begins to walk away from the table, but stops to look back at you. We should do this again sometime. You grin. Oh, wait. Oh no, did I hit? Oh, no, I hit refresh, I think. So I'm copying my text. Okay, after he leaves the hall, Matt looks at you. I'm heading back to the dorms. Want me to show you the way? Sure. Matt stands up, holds out his arm towards you. Shall we then? Ah, Matt. You stand up and hook your arm with his. The two of you leave the dining hall and wander through the maze that is the school. You, I don't know what next. Do we have... Yeah, I doesn't know. Okay, you're female. Okay, this is the, remember, female magic academy student with pink hair. You're really short, 5'2". You are chosen to be Aiden, the direct student under Aiden, the teacher prodigy. Aiden is very eccentric and unique. Your dorm mates are Matt, Vism, and Kinnick. Alright. It is free to play on iOS and on a PC. All you have to do is go to AIDungeon.io and you can go and play. They also have a 7-day free trial of the more powerful AI. It's called Dragon. If you go into the settings, you can change the AI model, and Dragon is amazing. Like, it's worth it. So the Darmaids are Matt, Vism, Kinimic. I mean, that's pretty good. Female magic academies, and then you are training to. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to introduce you to this amazing game. You are training to become a witch. Which is your fate. There we go. Okay, Matt stands up, hold on his arms. School. Okay, let's see what happens next. Yeah, it's amazing for that. Like, I started drawing some of my stories because it's just, sometimes the text that it comes up with is just absolutely beautiful, and you could make so many books and stories and comics from it. It's wild. I read people, I mean, if you ever have an art block or you have a story and you're not sure to get over like an obstacle, I would throw it in here and have the AI help you out. I read somebody had an issue where he was stuck in a prison cell and he didn't know how he would get out, and the AI suggested to use blood as like writing to call for help, and it was oh Rain. All right, okay, Rain's coming in here with his justice. Let me read real quick what we do. You find that the school is almost like a small city. There are tons of class buildings, all shapes and sizes. The only building you haven't been in yet is the one with the dome on top. Matt explains that's the library. And he says it's pretty boring. Oh wait, no. We're taking that part away. You reach the men's dorm, which Matt tells you to avoid at all costs. No, we already kind of... okay, so here we're going with... Inexplicably, Kalia from the binding coil of Bahamut 11 storms into the hall with a roar. Matt looks up in a panic. Oh fuck, I hate this boss. If only I knew that Rain's wise instruction. He's cut off as one of the beast's heads reach down and clamp on him with its jaws. To your horror, you see the beast tear him apart before you. His scream is one of such rage and terror before going silent as his heart is ripped from his chest. You feel a wave of emotion, not knowing whether to be mad or sad. You decide on mad and reach into your robe, grabbing the small knife you always carry around in your hand. Let's see what it does. The remember option is kind of to put in details that you want the AI to remember. I mean, it doesn't always work. I read in the many guides that you can find online that it's something that the AI constantly checks, but it will still think that you're a boy or your name is wrong and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's hit and miss, but I'm sure as the game gets better and smarter, it'll be more useful. Let's see what I'm gonna do now that Matt just got murdered. The beast turns towards you, and you charge with a yell. The first slash at the beast's foreleg, causing thick back blood to splatter onto your robes. The blade's enchantment makes easy work of the dragon hide, but fails to even wound the dragon himself. With another roar, the dragon's other head smashes down onto you. You're flung into the wall and feel all air rush out from your lungs. I'm probably gonna die right now. Need to up these point requirements. Well, I mean, Rain is the only one that has a lot. You cough up blood as you desperately try to refill your lungs. Through your blurry vision, you see a beast charging towards you. You try and get up, but your leg buckles under your weight. With a scream, you see the jaws of death hurtle towards you. The final thing you see is a powerful stinger that pierces through your skull and penetrates your brain. Thanks, you just killed me. Let's see what else happens. Maybe we get revived. We are at a magic school. You're dead before your head leaves the beast's stinger. Your vision fades to black as you leave this world behind. Thank you, Rain, for using your kittens. We're gonna go back, though. That was fun, though. I liked it. I like how you brought up old school Binding Coil of Bond. That you guys used to fight on Discord over that fucking boss all the time. It was so annoying to listen to. Like, I wanted to strangle all of you. You just wipe for hours. It was not fun to listen to. It was not. It was not. Alright. Okay. You find that the school is almost like a small city. There are tons of class buildings, all shapes and sizes. The only building you haven't been in yet is the one with the dome on top. And the war room. Okay. Matt leads you back to your room. Alright, let's see what it does with that. It was Alex. 7 years later, he's still crying about it. Alex Dills McGrills. The longest game that I've played is at, I think, 90,000 words. And it's a romantic story about a princess that doesn't have a name. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's a whole range of guys. I started drawing it. Let me pull it up. Webtoon Glittering Bliss. I'm gonna advertise my webtoon real quick. Glittering Bliss webtoon. Let me see how it looks on. Oh yeah, that works. Actually, so yeah, this looks good. I drew this after one of the scenes in my story. The scene is actually a big not masquerade ball, but like it's a ball, right? And the princess meets the guy that he's a duke. He's the Duke of Bavaria, actually. So he's the Duke of Bavaria, and he helped her design her outfit, and he's very handsome, and he wears a tricone, and she's like crazy over this stupid hat, and this is basically what happens. So she sees him, and he's blushing, because she's just enamored. She can't handle it. She just looks at him, and she's blushing, and he's like, I can't wear this thing around you, can I? And she's just super happy, and she's like, you should always wear it. And they have a moment, and there's hearts, and so she puts her hands on his hat, and he puts his hands around hers, and then he puts it on her, and I drew this this weird angle of them both being visible at the same time from above. Is like, I don't know how. And she's super happy that she gets to wear the fancy hat, because the hat is amazing. And Ludwig just sees her, that's the name of the Duke. Ludwig just sees her smile at him, and he's just like, oh, she's so cute. And that's the first strip I drew. I'm working on a strip where they actually meet, because this is way back in the story. This is like 70,000 words in. And there's a lot of other guys in this story. It's yeah, it's fun. I draw on stream every now and then, so if you want to follow me and catch that, that's how you will see that as well. I think twitter.com Aini Waffles. Thank you for the follow. Wait, what? Did I mess up? Oh no, that's not the right profile. It's Twitter/Aini Waffles, and that's where you will see some. I think there's one more work in progress drawing up right now on Twitter. But yeah, Matt leads me back to my room. Let's get back to the story. Rage hungry meow. If I can get her to meow and record it, I would do it. It would be like, eh. Oh, what did I do? Back to the beginning? What? How did I do that? What? What? What happened? What? I messed up. What? That was weird. We just need to get snacks and then record her. 114-bit alert. No, I usually don't have sound on most of the time. Because I'm stupid. What is going on with this formatting? Click continue to find out. What? Okay, we're cutting that. What does Matt tell me? What? Game is little... AI seems a little confused right now. After Matt tells you to look up at the lit rooms, it's weird to think that there are people in those rooms doing whatever these wizards do in their spare time. You've never really thought about how magic users live, what they do in their free time. Matt wraps his knuckles against the door. After a few minutes, the door swings open and a young girl stands in the door. What? No. We're having Viet come out. And a guy opens the door. We're gonna have Viet come in the story. Yay! Poor Viet. It's getting dragged into this. I'm sorry. I am playing on custom? Is that what it's called? Let me see. So we're playing on... Oh wait, it's in the story. We're playing on creative mode. And we play with story instead of say or do. Because say or do, the formatting is kind of weird. And I like to control what I write. Or what my character says. And if you just use say or do, it kind of like it talks for you a lot more, I feel like, and I'm not too much of a fan of that. See, I haven't remembered that my name is Aini. Oh no, I don't. You are Aini, a female magic academy student. Okay. So, hey Vism, this is Aini. She's with us from. So I guess staying in the room next to us, in the small room next to us from now on. Is Viet's skin darker than Matt's? I guess. Alright, he doesn't have... No, he doesn't. Okay, we're cutting that part too. Okay. So, oh hey Matt. Matt smiles. Hey Vism, this is Aini. She's gonna be staying in the small room next to us from now on. The man nods his head in your direction. Seems to be measuring you up, and you're doing the same to him. You nod your head and smile. Oh, nice to meet you. There we go. Good enough. It's loading. Alright, well, I'm heading to bed. Night, Matt tells you as he turns and heads down the hallway. Good night, you tell him as you step into the room. Wait, why am I stepping in your room? What? Alright. Wait. Matt tells you as you turn... as he walks past Rhythm and waves to you. You nod at the both of them and smile. Good night. Thank you for Showing me around and for your presence at dinner. You grin at Vism and then add, I hope we can play Warzone together sometimes. You wave and turn to walk to your room. Yeah, we're just gonna say Warzone. It is what it is. Let's see what happens next. Your room is plain and has a bed, a desk, and a wardrobe. After you change into your sleeper, you climb into bed and pull the covers over yourself. You read a bit of a book until you fall asleep. In the morning, you get up and go through the same routine. Wait, what? No. In the morning, you get up with a groan. You are not looking forward to learning under Aeden. However, you swallow your pride because you want to become the best witch you can be. There we go. That should be good. I do want to be the best witch. We're not grabbing pants. Grab your black dress, bolero, and witch hat, and get dressed. I don't know why this deodorant and you head to the dining hall. You head to the dining hall for breakfast. Alright, that's what we're doing. After the delicious meal of eggs, bacon, and fried tomatoes, you make your way to the Magic Academy with plenty of time to spare. You're standing in a huge lecture hall with rows and rows of desks. There are only a few people here, including Matt and Vism. You look around and see that the seats are labeled with letters of the alphabet. You take a seat at an empty one that has the letter A. Alright, okay. I don't have black hair, what? See, so I have in the remember section, I have pink hair, and it still fucks it up. I don't know, sometimes. She has black hair. Alright. So a few people begin to trickle in at the seats that are filled by young men and two women. One of the women has fiery red hair, the other has black hair. They both look at you as they walk in and sit down. You're about to speak. When the door opens again, revealing a well-dressed young man with neat blonde hair and pointed ears. Is this gonna be... blonde hair. Do we want to make it... Do we want to make it Adam and Devin? Devin the elf, that would be funny. He has a pin of a crescent moon on his jacket. He smiles and nods at you before walking to the front of the class, grabbing a piece of chalk from the table and then raising it into the air. Oh, it's Aiden? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, not But no. Okay, so I guess Aiden has pointed ears. Narrow your eyes at him. Instantly angered by the side of him. Everyone's forgetful. Yeah, I guess if you're an AI, you shouldn't be though. He smiles and nods at you from walking front, turns and stares at all of you. Alright, he turns and stares at all of you. My name is Aiden, and I am the teacher for this course. We will be learning about magical theory, history, properties, and practices in this class. Now, who can tell me what this course is called? I don't know. I don't know. The blonde man stares at you expectantly. Oh, no, I don't want to. You pout and look away. I'm like, no, don't talk to me. No. 9. I resist. No, he's mean. Class, please welcome our new student, Aini. Say hello to her, he commands. You remain silent and stare at the chalkboard. He shakes his head at you before writing something on the board. You remain silent as you blush from the tension and stare at the chalkboard. Shakes his head at you for writing something on the board. What is he gonna write? If he's gonna be mean, then be mean. I'ma cry if he's mean. So this is what we will be learning during this course. He says as he points at the chalkboard which reads, Witch Theory and Properties. You glare at him. You can't believe he's just planning to teach you magic like it's a science. You could throw a tantrum, but you'd prefer to take control of your life back. There are other places for learning magic. The library of one. I don't know if I like that though. He's eccentric. He's not one to act like this. This is too boring for him, if I'm honest. So we'll see. Nah, I don't like that either. I want him to be mean. Nah. Try again. Come on, give me something better. I could... if it's not something better now, I will nudge it. No, yeah, it's not better. You gasped when you realize what he's doing. There, that should nudge it into the direction that I want it to go. Maybe? No, what? He's writing your name up there for the whole class to see. Let's see what else he does. Okay, that's a good start. But it's not what I want him to do. I want him to do something magical. You can't help but think that everyone is going to judge you now. Matt gives you a sympathetic look and you sink down in your seat, praying that this class goes by quickly. What's a night bot? I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Matt gives you a sympathetic look and you sink down in your seat, praying that this class goes by quickly. You realize, however, that after the class, you will have to study one-on-one with under Aeden, and your mood sinks further. Yeah, like I said, initially in my trial run yesterday, it was one-on-one only, so there were no classes. But this works. No, I'm not going to the bathroom. This is interesting. Now, I'll be teaching you all a few spells during this class, and you're all to cast them under my supervision. Who would like to go first? Aiden says as he stares around the class, his eyes stopping on you. I will, you blurt out. You gulp and at sir. He smiles at you before walking over to you. He stares down at you, his gaze making you feel nervous. What is your name? What? You gasp at him. What? With a confused glance. You just... Why would you ask me after you just told everyone my name? I keep gasping. I'm like, you saw... You just... Okay. Gasp at him with a confused glance and whisper. So only he can hear you. You just told the whole class my name. Why would you... ... question mark. Like, what? What are you doing? I'm talking to you about the class listening. You feel your face redden. You've been outed as a mind reader again. What? What? Ocean's End? Am I missing something? So... Oh, okay, so we're gonna spin... Either I'm stupid or I'm misreading it, but we're gonna spin it so that he can talk to you in our head, or to me in my head. Okay, so we'll hiding it. Okay, so I'm talking to you about the class listening. You feel your face redden. You've been outed as a mind reader again. You were doing so well hiding it, nobody suspected a thing. Now you're stuck in magic school, where your secrets will never stay that way for long. You were supposed to be safe here. This was the one place you had friends. What? What? Oh yeah, betraying me? What? You narrow your eyes and think to him. Are you going to expose this to everyone as well? All right, I guess we have another thing. We have we can read minds. I don't know. He stares right back at you, putting a hand on his hip and raising an eyebrow. Well, are you going to answer the question? You glare at him and whisper, yes, but just because you want to expose my secret doesn't mean I'm going to expose yours. Now turn around. What? What? I'm confused. What was his question? What was the question in the beginning? And raising an eyebrow. No. No. there this. Okay, he stares back at you, puts a hand on his hip, raising an eyebrow. You hear his voice in your head clearly. No, this ability is quite unique, and it would be foolish to reveal to class. Yeah, let's keep it at that. You nod and say, what did he want me to do? I would like to go and cast the spell first, sir. Alright. Cast. Alright. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess it thought that Matt and Vism told the teacher that I have mind powers? I don't know. You head to the front of the class as he tells you what to do. You stand at the front, staring at the empty chair in front of you. Alright, now imagine a pink elephant sitting in that chair. Alright, no. We're making it a cat. You roll your eyes at him, but comply. Pink cat. See where this is going. I want to turn in a cat. That was so cute in the other story. You close your eyes and see a bright pink cat with fluffy fur sitting in the chair. You know it's just in your head, but it seems so real to you. It's clean and fluffy and has bright green eyes. A soft meow makes you open your eyes and you grin as you see a real cat sitting in the chair. It's just like the one in your head. Alright. Alright, we did well. We did that right away. It's not me. It could be me. Do we want to make it me? That'd be cute. That's... Okay. A soft meow makes you open your eyes and you grin as you... And you grin. But... You realize the meow is coming out of your own mouth. You are sitting in the chair and you're a cat, just like the one in your head. And you are a cat, just like the one in your head. That shit cute. That's cute. Now it makes sense why he would say, imagine a pink cat, even though it was a pink elephant in the beginning. But I like this. You panic and try to move your hands, but you realize your whole body is stuck. You can't even open your mouth to speak. Now concentrate. You hear the teacher's voice inside your head. Concentrate and release the spell. But how do you concentrate when you are so panicked? The panic slowly fades away as you're able to think more clearly. I don't know what I'd do. AI, what? You realize you can use your powers to get out of this, but how? You close your eyes and picture the pink fluffy cat. You remember everything about its face, its eyes, its whiskers, its cute little nose, and cute little paw pads. Wait, no, don't bring it back. I want to be the cat. Shut up, game. No, we're gonna have to change it up a bit to make this cute. You're sitting in a chair and you're a cat just like the one in your head. You turn to Aeden in panic. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll get me where I want to go. But he just grins and nods. Yes, this is more like it. You turn back to see everyone in the class laughing at you. You spring up from the chair and hide in the corner, your tail sticking out from under your robes. What? No, I'm not a cat girl. No. Oh god, that's so mean. No, I kind of want to edit this. You spring up from the chair and hide in the corner. Okay, no. And everybody's laughing? That's so mean. You spring up from the chair and hide under it. Under it, under it. Your tail sticking out from under your robes. You're panicking as you realize you go. No. You're panicking and cast Aeden. Death glare with your green cat eyes. There we go. Cat girls. I like cat girls. I want to do a cat girl prompt, but I feel like that is gonna go really bad. If I just sit here with cat ears on and then the AI is just like fucking, you know what it's gonna do. It's gonna be awkward. I'm sure it's gonna be like the doll one times 1,000. I have cat ears though, and a tail. They're ready. I want to do it. But what would the story be? Okay. It's okay, they aren't laughing at you. Well, some of them are, but not in a mean way. They're just laughing because it's fun, he says as he stands up. You slink out from under the chair and hide behind it, keeping your cat charm hidden. What? Why did you make me into a cat? You project your thoughts into Aeden's mind. Everyone gets to be something a little more interesting than themselves in my class. It's so boring to look at the same faces every day. He tells you with a smirk. You hear a snort of laughter and turn to see Matt with his face buried in his arms on the desk. See, even Matt thinks it's funny. You pout and cross your arms. So what am I supposed to do now? Stay a cat? Stay a cat? I'm crossing my little cat arms. Well, you're a smart girl. You'll figure it out. Aeden's words ring in your ears, and the class begins to laugh again as he sits down at his desk and turns his attention to Matt. You jump and get to your seat. You put your little paws, your paws on your desk and rest your head on them. You continue to cast daggers at Aeden with your eyes. That's so mean. I like it. He's like, I don't know. Just stay a cat. Cast death glares at Aeden with your eyes. Does that work? This music is not good. He just smirks and continues with the class. Now, Matt, tell us why the shroud was used during the Holy Wars. You tune out of what Matt is saying as you try to figure out what you're going to do. Suddenly you feel a sharp pain on your paw. You look down to see Matt had thrown something at you, a button attached to a ball of yarn. You blush and everyone laughs again. Look at the... Even Matt betrayed... Everybody betray me. Everybody betray me. That's so mean. You cast a glare at Matt now. Everybody betray me. As he gives you a smug look, you look around and realize your other classmates are also laughing. Everybody's laughing! You can feel your ears and cheeks getting hot as you try to think of a way out of this. Class is dismissed. You may leave. Aeden's word break you out of your panicked state. You stand up quickly. No. You watch everyone clear out. And wish the worst upon all of them. You stay in your seat and stare at Aeden. Wrap up soon. I'm having fun though. I'm sorry. I should. I don't want to stop. This is too cute. What I do? You stay in your seat and stare at Aeden. So now what? He looks at you and grins. He puts his arms behind his head and leans back in his chair. Now you stay that way until tomorrow. You pout and glare at him. Come on, be serious. I am. I'm giving you an assignment to think over what you did. This isn't fair. You're the teacher. You can't punish me like this. I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. You hop onto the desk. Never leave. I know, right? Well, I gotta finish some work too, so I guess we can come back to this story. I finally have a story that I have the desire to continue. Okay. He smiles and gives a short laugh. You don't think getting drunk and turning yourself into what? What? Okay, we're cutting that part. No, I gotta refresh it. He frowns and sits up. Aini, you're being childish. Now turn back before I force you to. You cross your arms and pout again. You know he'd love to do it too. What? I mean, I could get... Yeah, I could... Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. He frowns and sits up. Aini, you're being childish. Now turn back before I force you to. Cross your arms and pout. You don't even know how. Yeah, we're gonna cut that. I don't know how, and now I feel like I might as well stay a cat to spite you. There we go. Yeah, I had a good prompt. I think this whole eccentric teacher thing is good. It's a good idea. Okay, it's confused. You cross your arms and pout and say... Oh, okay. And project your thoughts into his head. I don't know how to turn back. Turn back. And now I feel like I might as well stay a cat. And just to spite you. I might as well, right? Everyone's laughing at me. Throw a yarn at me? Everybody betray me? You see him tense up and close his eyes. You knew he was going to do that, and you rush off to the desk before he casts a spell to force you back. Okay, you quickly dash under another desk and hear him mutter something. You assume it's a spell, but nothing happens. You peek out from under the desk and see him still sitting there looking very bored. He notices you staring and looks right at you. You make a run for it and charge at him. Claws out. I'm just gonna attack him. Fuck that. Fuck you, guy. Whee! Let's see. He barely has time to blink before you jump onto his chest and dig your claws into him. You quickly get off and stand back as he starts to scream in pain. Oh no! No, he's bleeding. You watch as the blood starts to flow from his chest, soaking his robes. You feel a little guilty, but he did try to turn you into a cat forever. He continues to scream and squirm, but manages to pull himself together enough to say a word of power. Oops. Did we make him mad? No, that's too much. No, that's a bit too much. We're gonna edit it to make it a little bit less hardcore. He barely has time to blink before you jump on his chest, dig your claws, and you quickly get off and stand back as he yelps. Otherwise, screaming in pain is too hardcore for the game. You feel just a don't you feel just a little guilty? But he turned you into a cat. He did turn you into a cat in front of class. Let's see what he does. You smirk at him with your cat eyes. He clutches his chest, he glares at you as he slowly gets up off the floor and brushes himself off. You're going to pay for that. What are you going to do? Turn me back into a person and send me to my room? He clenches his fist and you can feel his anger spike, but he just sighs and shakes his head. You sit down and smile at him smugly with your cute cat face. See what he does. Turn me back into a person and send me to my room. I like that. That's a good... You notice his gaze keeps going back to you, and you feel yourself blushing as he just stares. What? You ask. Your voice higher than you intended. He quickly shakes his head. Nothing, nothing. He goes back to his desk and sits down. Anyway, we still need to figure... Oh no, what? No. This is not interesting. I want bickering. Give me some bickering, man. Come on. Oh, no. That's a good answer, though. Nothing, he says, quickly looking away. It's just, I didn't think you were so cute. You're about to respond when he turns his back to you and starts rummaging through his desk. He pulls out a crystal and his eyes go wide. I can't believe I'm missing the council meeting for this. You continue to watch him confused as he looks at you and then at the door. He takes a deep breath and speaks to himself more than you. Oh. I shouldn't do it. I should go to the council meeting. They're waiting for me. You're not sure what he's going on about, but you continue to watch him. He starts pacing and then turns to look at you before speaking. I just need a moment to think. You stare at him, not sure what he means, but a moment later you realize he's talking to you. You meow and watch him carefully. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm scared. What is he gonna do? He's missing a council meeting for this. So what is he gonna do? Oh god. Is he gonna have his revenge? He continues to speak aloud and you can see he's really deep in thought. You've never seen someone act like this. He suddenly turns and rushes over to you. Kneeling down, he starts to speak. Look, I'm not sure why or how you ended up in my class. Okay, no. No, this is... Alright, we're gonna... He suddenly turns and rushes over to you. Let's see. Come on, give me something good. I want some fun. Something exciting. Oh god, you yelp and jump back before you realize he just put you in a box. There, now I can think. Stupid human, let me out, you yell, but he doesn't seem to hear. You settle down in the box and feel miserable as you watch him from the side. Just wait until I tell Master Ebon what you did to me. Oh, we can bring in this character. You hear a man's laughter from coming from the doorway. Is it doorway? I see you are taking... no, actually, how would you say this? I see you're taking well to your first student, Aiden. And you, obviously, you is it called taking well to somebody? Taking well to someone. Is that what you take kindly? Okay, so you take kindly to your first student, Aiden. Oh. Kind of shat itself. Aiden grumbles loudly. And then we're gonna have to go in. It says what says who you assume to be this Master, or was it Master Ebon? Alright, that should roll it. Aiden shakes his head. No, I was actually on my way to see you when his little one decided to ruin all my plans. Master Ebon laughs again and sits across from him in a chair. Nonsense. She's just like the rest of her kind. Young and lacking any sort of control. What? Actually, we're gonna make him yell at Aiden. She's just like you. Yeah, that'll be better. You, young and lacking any sort of control. It's good to see you have taken an interest in your teaching position here. The last few of them, yeah. There we go. I take that. Yes, I take it. Any sort of control, yeah. Aiden mutters something and you can't quite make out what he says. Master Ebon raises an eyebrow. What was that? I said she's a jerk, Aiden says louder, and you yowl in response. Master Ebon chuckles. Well, perhaps she's just having a bad day. All of us have those once in a while. I kinda... You poke your head out of the box and think to Master Ebon. He turned me into a cat. Cat. I mean, he said not to tell anyone about the mind control thing, but, or mind thinking, but fuck it. Master Ebon nods. And what was your transgression? Oh wait, nah. I don't even know. Pout. I don't even know. He's had it. He has it out for me. Has it out for me. Yeah, he does. He's got it out for me. He's mean. No, I did not read the rest of that. I did not. I don't. Oh, I don't want to think about it. Master Ebon looks over at Aiden, who just sits there trying to focus, not thinking about you, but failing epically. Aiden, care to explain why you turned our new student into a cat? Aiden sighs and speaks softly, because she's been nothing but trouble. What happened? What? You push the lid off the box and glare at Aiden. Aiden, he's done nothing but embarrass me. Embarrass me. Okay, I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna whine about everything. He's done nothing but embarrass me. First, he keeps making weird entrances. Then he uses pickup lines in front of the whole dining hall during my introductions. So many typos. Epically. Dinding dining hall. Then he uses pickup lines to introduce me in front of the whole dining hall during my, well, that was supposed to be my ceremonial introductions. I care about this stuff. I care about this stuff. Yeah. I just wanna become the witch I am fated to be. There we go. That's a long-winded whining. Let's see. Oh, AI is like, what? Okay, wait. Okay, it's supposed to be my ceremonial introductions. He ruined them. You jump out of the box and onto the desk before Master Ebon. It's Ebon, right? I care about this. I just want to become the witch I'm fated to be. How am I going to learn, or how am I going to do that with this guy as my teacher? As my assigned teacher. You paw towards Aiden angrily. Master Ebon just looks between you both before bursting into laughter. Aiden seems taken aback, but you're too mad to be bothered by his laughing fit. Sorry, sorry. He manages through the laughs. It's just that this is exactly what the two of you need. What do you mean? You asked indignantly. Master Ebon stands and makes his way over to a closet in the back of the room. Oh god, what now? What now? What now? I'll explain everything after I do this, he says and opens the closet. He takes out what looks like a wooden cat toy and waves the two of you. Come on, follow me. You and Aiden follow Master Ebon through multiple hallways until you end up in a dining hall full of other students. Some are sitting together laughing while others are eating by themselves. It's a pretty relaxed atmosphere. Are you trying to... Wait, it's not typing. Master Ebon, are you trying to embarrass me in front of all these people? People as well now. You look up to him as you what would you trail next to him with your little cat paws. Like, are you trying to betray me too? Is this really everybody betray me? He looks down and smiles. Don't worry about it. Just stick by me, pretend like you're having the time of your life. Understand? You nod your head and wave a few people. Wait, I can't wave. No, what? This is derailing. No. No. Yeah, just derailed. Like, we can't go to the dining hall. Because we don't know what he has. So he goes to the closet in the back of the room. He opens it, pulls out 2 pieces of wood, one which is painted red and the other blue. He walks over and places them on the desk. Do you know what these are? He asks. You look at him confused before glancing at Aiden, who seems just as lost as you are. No? This, my young students, is magical artifact. A very powerful one at that. Not many in this world and even fewer that are actually functional. You look... Oh no, what did I hit? I don't know if we hit refresh or not. No, yeah, I'm glad I saved that. No, I need a good reason for him to do this. So the artifact thing, not many in this world and even fewer that are actually functional. You're still lost. Aiden is more with it and perks up when he hears the word artifact. Master Ebon sees this and nods. Aiden, do you know what these are? Of course, they're magical artifacts, he replies. Good. Do you know what this one does? He picks up the blue one and looks it over. I don't know. What does it do? AI, don't let me down. Give me a good thing. Master Ebon smiles and clasps his hands together. Perfect, that's what I like to hear. You're exactly right. It does do something, and what it does is completely unknown. Just like the one you chose, it could do absolutely nothing, or it could completely change the world as we know it. Yeah, AI, you're trying to get out of this one. You started it. I'm not letting you do that. So Aiden picks up the blue one and looks it over. I don't know, what does it do? Master Ebon smiles. Well, that is what you two are here to find out. Now the ritual may be easy for me. All I have to do is hold it and wish for the students to learn about it. I'm trying to... okay, let's keep this for a second and see where it goes. Yeah, it doesn't know either. What are you doing with these artifacts? I want him to give us a quest to do something, so we stop bickering. That would be good, but I don't really know what I would do. Okay, I'm gonna... You approach the artifacts and sniff it because you're a cat. Okay, and lower your head to it. But not before clawing at Aeden's hand. What is this going to do to us? You ask nervously. Master Ebon smiles at you. Don't worry, it'll just enhance your magical abilities, allow you to learn faster and better remember what you've learned. It will also allow you to tap into powers that you didn't know you had. In other words, it'll make you better witches. You're still unsure of what will happen. You take the moment to bite Aeden's hand. I wanted... Aeden's not reacting. What? You watch as he yelps in pain and glare at him. He doesn't bother you again. Master Ebon looks down on you fondly before continuing. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. Now, if you would like to back out of this ritual, I will completely understand. Once the ritual begins, we cannot stop it, so if you don't wish to go through with it, say so now. What? What are you talking about? No. I want bickering of Aeden instead. Give me bickering. AI, come on. No, I don't like it. Give me bickering. All I want is to bicker. This is all I'm here for. He's dead inside. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. You take a moment to bite Aeden's hand when he isn't looking. He cries out and you take off running, but only get a few feet away when you feel a jerk on your tail. You turn around and see that Aeden has a hold of it. And when I say a hold of it, I mean he isn't letting go. Master Ebon chuckles at the two of you as you try to yank your way out of his grasp. Well, if the two of you are done fighting, we can start. You give in. Let's stop. Can we turn me back into a human first? Thanks for joining, Rain. I really appreciate it. It was fun. Master Ebon smiles and waves his hand. You look down and see that you're human again. There, much better, isn't it? He says, still smiling. You nod. Much better. Now then, shall we start the ritual? You fix your clothes and stand up straight. You shrug. Yeah, sure. Yeah. If it makes me stronger, if it makes, if it, I don't know, if it makes me stronger, yeah, I guess if it makes me stronger, I, willing to do anything. Let's see, AI doesn't know what to do. You shrug and say. Alright, Matt, I'll wrap up. I'm gonna do the ritual and then I'll wrap up. I wanna know what this is. AI, what? Yeah, see you tomorrow, right? Right. Right. I'm sorry. I'll be done soon. Aiden says it as a fact, and as far as he's concerned, it is. Master Ebon leads you over to the blue one and picks it up. This one will grant you knowledge and wisdom, the power to be able to learn and master magic quicker. But it won't do it for you. You still have to put in the work. He places it on a nearby table and gestures you both to come closer. You step closer and look at it intently. I'm like, oh, power. What is this power? You see images flashing through your mind at lightning speed, knowledge being poured into you, but not in an overwhelming way. You understand it. When you're done, you step back and look at Master Ebon. He nods and moves over to the red one. This one will do the same as the other, only with strength and agility. He holds it out for you to take, and you eagerly grab it. You look up at him and pause. What is the drawback of all of this? You motion towards Aiden. No, I don't trust it. Master Ebon looks over to him and back to you. This one's more powerful than the other, but in order to gain its strength, it requires your soul. Your eyes widen as you hesitate, but only for a moment. Alright. What? No. This is stupid. Soul. Come on. I could do some dumb shit and... Oh, there, it does it for me. I was about to do that. Master Ebon looks over at him and sighs. The drawback of this ritual is that the two of you will be bound together. Aiden will share in your strength and quickness, and you will share in his knowledge and wisdom. It isn't something that can be learned or taught. You must have an innate connection to magic. You look at Aiden, who's looking at the floor with a worried expression on his face. So it's basically like a marriage. You yelp. Oh, no, 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 this is too good to lose. No, no, you are not losing this. Nope, we have the good text. We have the good text. This is amazing. You yelp and take a few steps back and stare at Master Ebon. Don't tell me it's too late. Don't tell me it's too late to stop this. Don't, you gotta tell me this. No, this is not a good idea. This is bad. You think you're going to hyperventilate. Master Ebon looks between the both of you and sighs. It's like a marriage in the sense that you will be connected on a soul level. And if one dies, the other will die too. Other than that, you two will still live separate lives. You just won't be able to be too far away from each other, but it'll still allow you both to have your own freedom. What? I don't like this. I don't like this. Master Ebon, you can't just marry people like that. That's not... You look between Aiden and Master Ebon. This was something you hadn't expected when you woke up this morning. You knew you'd be bonded with Aiden, but marriage? You start to freak out. Aiden looks like he's freaking out as well. Master Ebon has given you both time to think and adjust. No, we're gonna have to edit this because we already started touching the thing. You'd be studying under Aiden. Marriage? You're starting to freak out. Aiden looks like he's freaking out as well. Master Ebon is giving you both a look and smiles as he opens his arms. You already touched the thing. Already touched the... What was it? You already touched the blue one. Too late. Too late. Yeah, those misclicks. I don't know how it keeps happening. I like it though. It's great. This is good. I like the binding thing. That is typical girly bullshit. I love it. You already touched the blue one, which means you reach out and grab the red one. Wait, what? No. No. What? No, that's not... I want him to be like, it's too late. You can't... No. You already touched the blue one, and... it's too late. You already touched the blue one. It's too late to back out. You start yelling that you want to back out, but Aiden grabs you and shouts at you to stop. It's done. All we can do now is move forward and embrace what comes. Master Ebon nods in approval, raises the red stone over his head. Now come forth and embrace your fates. He bellows as he brings it down. You close your eyes, but nothing happens. Wait, what? Is that it? What? No, we need... Okay, I want to finish this off for tonight, but I want to have like something cool happen. So as he brings it down, close your eyes, but nothing happens. You slowly open your eyes and glance over. Let's see what it does with that. You see Master Ebon smiling, but Aiden just looks confused. Master Ebon nods and says, "As I said, it's done. You're now linked for life." He turns to you. "Aiden, Aiden here will have powers of his own that he can teach you if you desire. Otherwise, you can start your regular studies tomorrow morning. Good luck to the both of you. You stand there and watch Master Ebon stroll out of the room. You stare at Aiden with a glare. Let's see. Why'd you make me do this? I could have had full... Oh no, what did I do? Wrong button. Duh. Okay. Why'd you make me do this? I've had a full wait. I could have had a full magical education by myself. Now I'm linked to you for life. That's like... Aiden chuckles and holds up his hand. Now hold on a minute. This isn't as bad as you think it is. I promise that you won't regret this. We'll have each other's backs and teach each other all we know. It'll be fun. Okay, we'll remove the teach each other. It'll be fun, he grins at you. If I was still a cat, I'd scratch out those green eyes of yours. Okay, now this is a good thing to end it. If I was still a cat, I'd scratch out those green eyes of yours, you yell as you stride out of the classroom angrily. Well, I mean, I guess we got some extra powers. No, this is not... I want him to say something as I'm leaving. Aiden just lets out a laugh as he follows you. You're going to have a long 400 years. Nice. Great. Okay. I love it. That was fantastic. That was absolutely amazing. This turned out way better than I thought it would. Yeah, wow. That was really fun. I love that. Let me see. That is wow. I'm gonna publish that before. I wanted to see, you know. So I guess the scenario is a lot better than the regular adventure. So I mean that's my guess, or we just got really lucky today. Let's go into our chat mode. I'm gonna cover the bed with my body as we have a little recap time. Let's see. Let me get a drink. And it does not like the chroma keying right now. Yeah, so right from the beginning, I want to go back to this story. We're going to continue this. I don't know if we're going to do it right away tomorrow, but I definitely want to return to this. This is fantastic. Let me recap. We started arriving at the academy. It's a magical academy, and my character, she knows she's gonna be a witch. It's fate. We don't quite know why she says this, but she's very intent, and she's been studying a lot. I don't know if we really got to that part, but her backstory wise, she's read everything she can, and she's coming to the academy to get her hands on more knowledge about witches and becoming one or whatever. So the way it works in this academy is that each student is assigned a specific teacher. So there's not a lot of students, and there's only a specific amount of teachers. I didn't really put that in but that's basically what I want to happen in the future too. She doesn't know she's been assigned to the prodigy teacher. It's this guy Aiden, and he's eccentric. He's the youngest teacher at the school, and he's very, very, very talented, but we haven't gotten to that part yet. That's gonna come later. So we start up at the academy. We're being introduced by Canon. He shows us around. He tells us that the witches in the school, they have a war room. They're always at war with something or something else. He shows you like art and murals on the walls and on the floors of the past of like people that were at this academy, and they have like a long history. Then we get to meet the training guy that teaches like fighting, because that's gonna be a big part in this too, I'm sure. That his name was Dagden. Sorry, there's Dagden and there's Duggan. Oh god, Jesus. So Dagden was about to teach us some fighting. You know, he wanted to see us and train us. We kind of implied that we know how to fight, but this hasn't really come into play so far, other than the first scene that we had. So he's about to show us some fighting, but then Duggan comes and tells Dagden that there's some attack. So Dagden has to leave, but not before he's going to show me where my teacher is going to be. He implies, like, good luck with that guy. You're going to have a lot of fun. You are led to meet him in his little classroom. And this teacher strides in. He wears red robes. He's like sparkling, and he's over the top ridiculous. And he acts all weird. And Dagden just leaves. So Aiden basically just teases you. I'm trying to read up. Aiden implies that he's testing you, and then later on you go to your dorm where you meet Matt. Matt shows you a room that's yours now. You were supposed to share it in the beginning, but Matt found a good big room with his friends, Viet and Kinemic, where they always hang out and play Warzone. Then you have to go, you take a little nap, and then you end up at dinner. At the dinner hall, the dean of the school introduces you to the school. It's kind of like a ceremonial thing where they introduce you, and then you get paired up with your teacher, and they have like a little speech, and like usually it's cool, right? But in your case, actually, Aiden appears with a purple cloud of smoke. He's wearing a robe. He's wearing a crown. He has a scepter that he waves around. And then he finishes up by saying, "Oh, you're a girl. We're going to make great magic together." And you're just like, okay, what the hell just happened? This was a special moment, and he ruined it. So instantly, Aiden is dead to you. And then you have to sit next to him during dinner, and you're like, excuse me, why did you have to do that and make it awkward? And he just continues to tease you. He basically figured out that the whole, oh, you're a girl thing, and like flirting with you gets on your nerves. And you get up and you sit with Matt, and Matt is nice. He shows you some magic some little magic tricks with the salt shakers, and you talk and you spend the evening. You say goodbye to Matt and you go to sleep, and you wake up the next day and you're ready to head to class. And of course, your first class is with the other people, and it's with Aiden, so that can only mean trouble. And of course it does. You piss off Aiden by not responding to his questions, and then you do get kind of angry at him, and you're like, okay, fine. I'll be the first one to try the spell that you're asking somebody to try out. And Aiden, of course, turns you into a cat, a pink fluffy cat, and he doesn't tell you how to turn back. So the whole class is just laughing at you. Everybody's teasing you. Even Matt throws a ball of yarn at you with a button on it. So everybody's having a riot except you. You're just like embarrassed and you want to die. And once the class leaves, you kind of attack Aiden a little bit, and you kind of fight, you bicker. And as Aiden puts you in a box, Master Odin, I think it was Odin. Master Odin appears, and he's just like, Aiden, you're not having a good grasp on your student. It looks like you guys suck. And he's like, I have what you need. I know how to fix this. And yeah, so he pulls out some magic artifacts, and both you and Aiden are like, oh, cool, what is this? And he's like, oh, this will make you both stronger in magic and physically. Go ahead and touch it. So you touch it, and then he's like, oh, by the way, this is like a marriage between you two. And you freak out. You're like, what? Can I back out of this? And he's like, no, you already touched it. It's too late. And you are linked for life. So it's not Odin. It's Master Ebon. Okay, whatever. Master Ebon leaves the room. He's like, good luck to the both of you. And you're stuck there with Aiden. And you're like, why did you do this? Why did you ruin everything for me? Now we're linked for life. And he's just like, we're going to have each other's back. This is going to be great. And you tell him that you'd scratch out his eyes if you could. And you stride out of the classroom angrily. And Aiden just laughs. So that's where we end our second day at the Magic Academy. And I think it was beautiful. This is the shit that I live for. I love it. I don't know what our next adventure is going to be now that we're like magic married. But we'll see about that the next time we hop into this story. Thank you so much for joining and watching tonight. It was super fun. If you have any ideas to throw at me, any prompts that you'd like to see, any outfits you'd like to see, just toss them my way, toss them in the chat, toss them at my Twitter, Instagram. I'm everywhere at Aini Waffles. And yeah. If you want to rewatch this, I also upload each stream and the highlights to YouTube. And yeah, that wraps it up for tonight. Thank you so much for joining, and stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful night or day, or wherever you are, whatever it is for you. Stay safe. Have a good night, day. Bye. Bye.